Hello and welcome. Welcome to this ever present, ever expanding now moment. It is my honor, my greatest joy to welcome you into my presence and to be present with you in this moment. It has been a while since I were guided to share a message, and during these times since I've made my last recording, there were waves and waves and waves of cosmic light just bathing Gaia Sophia and all of her expressions in this beautiful plasmic cosmic light for us to not only receive all the different activations of all the different aspects of our ever expanding embodiment and grounding thereof, but also specifically to start remembering the very songs of our souls, singing the songs of Sophia throughout the whole cosmos, the Cosmic Symphony resonating within the center of each one of us, our specific tone and attunement to that tone. And as I was receiving all these awarenesses and expansions and the grounding thereof, there was a theme that I started to notice. And this morning, the guidance were there to share with you the songs of Sophia. And may any of these words, vibrations, or any aspect of my presence awaken something within you, attune something within you, or allow a deeper remembrance of an aspect of you, or even activate the core of your coral essence. And may you receive all that you're here to receive. So there's two messages that I'm here to share. The first one is around a grounding place for the crystalline consciousness that at this moment is really already grounded in many, many, many aspects of creation. And let the truth be known, already present throughout the whole cosmos. The grounding that is occurring is just the awarenesses of that truth that is being grounded as we are made ever so gently and gracefully aware for our inner guidance, how all these different aspects of why we are here as cosmic light beings to crystallize the message of our being, to clarify the reason for us being here, and simultaneously allowing us the experience to know ourselves as cosmic beings of light through a physical expression. And all of that crystalline consciousness is ready to be anchored throughout the whole Gaia Sophia, through her core. So I'd love to share what I've received around that, firstly, and then secondly, also to share the gnosis of my remembrance of the Song of Sophia. So let me start with grounding or anchoring crystalline consciousness. All of creation is crystalline in its expression. All, since moment of conception, expression, and experience thereof, all of creation is crystalline. And the source of all of creation, Sophia, God, Goddess, the universe, nature, the Great Mother, Sky Father, the Great Spirit, any name that resonates with you, use that. I'm going to use the word or the name Sophia, as that is what resonates with me. All of Sophia is crystalline. All expressions, all expansions, always was, always will be. Sophia has allowed for all of us to experience different waves of remembrance, and another wave of remembrance, and another wave of remembrance, as we stand more fully and more consistently in the center of who we are. And as we do so, our bodies are adjusting to and aligning with and harmonizing to the full experience of what that looks like in physical expression. And I remember, I wanna take you back to the first time I heard about it. I remember there were moments after I came into full contact with Sophia, and she imprinted me with the vision of my being. So my soul's imprint within my soul's expression of my heart field. So if this is the first time that you listen to a transmission of mine, when I refer to a heart field, I'm referring to the one unified field of creation, which is a sound field. I experienced it as a sound field when I met Sophia and received that visionary imprint. And all that was a remembrance in the moment of who I was on a cosmic level. That's all what that means. So that cosmic beingness of who I am, that's weaving through this one cosmic heart field. That field were created the moment that the cosmos were created. And that field is one sound that echoes out throughout the whole cosmos. And that's how creation was given form to. And all souls were born in that moment as one cosmic body. Each soul attune, a soul's essence and attune. So the soul's essence is a beautiful blend of all the different expressions of our Divine Mother, Father, Sophia. So blend of all of that is our unique soul's essence in a very specific blend. And each one of our blends are different. And in the same moment, we also have a very specific soul sound that's in the blend and gives expression to that soul's essence, or that unique blend of who we are as cosmic beings of light. And that sound is the light sound that traveled throughout the whole cosmos. So each one of us, our own unique soul sound, therefore a soul's tone and a soul's essence, which is unique to each one of us in its expression. And therefore, we are all equal in our shared sovereign and divine nature. We are all from the same source, Sophia, with different tones and different soul's essences in this one cosmic body. And then as this path or journey, or no path, no journey, throughout time, no time, across all space, no space, in the very spacious nature of the cosmos, where all sounds are simultaneously present and all souls are singing their unique sounds or tones. All of that is remembered gradually as we continue to stay in the center of our human bodies. So all souls that's currently on this planet has chosen to be here at this moment to experience themselves as cosmic beings of light. And all of us at different phases and stages of remembrance. It was never supposed to be one big remembrance. And the beauty of that, the pristine perfection of the gradual unfoldment is twofold. Firstly, to experience ourselves opening up, and really taking in the whole experience on the one side, and on the other side, to allow for our bodies to adjust or align or synthesize or harmonize or come into coherence or come into balance gradually, because our bodies is such finely tuned I don't like the word instrument, but let's use instruments since we are talking about sound. Our bodies are such finely attuned instruments at every single cell in our body that has all this crystalline chromosomes. Our true crystalline nature is encoded in the crystalline chromosomes of our DNA. It's within us already. We are born with it into physical form. It's a sovereign magnetism of our crystalline chromosomes that allows for our bodies to come into form, to have this experience of a cosmic being of light in human form. So this attunement happens automatically. We don't have to tell our bodies how to attune. Our soul knows how. And I think it's an important message that for all to remember, there's nothing to figure out. The only thing we need to do is to remember more and more and more the fullness and the wholeness of the truth of who we are, and allow for the body to attune to all the light that our body knows just exactly how much to take in, and not only allow for alignment of that which is not in alignment, or attunement of that which is not in tune to our soul song, but also to reveal to us the beauty of all that we are, all of the time, with every breath, as we remember more fully. And this crystalline nature that we inherently are. Remember, we are our heart field. We are formless heart fields, sound fields. It needs to be anchored with awareness to really experience the beauty of what it means to be in physical form, if that is your choosing, to know the truth of your sovereign nature, of your true nature, your crystalline nature. And when coming back to when I received that first imprint in the landscape or soulscape of my being, or soundscape, I first heard the words, it's a soulscape because it's the landscape of our souls. And I remember when I received that imprint, it felt like songs, a sound field. It's a field that you can feel something is singing or toning, and that needs a place to be grounded in. And I remember the first time, why I'm sharing that is, with that sound field, that what came to me over and over again was choral choirs. Choral choirs. And I did not understand what that meant at the time. And gradually I became familiar with the different aspects within my body, within the soulscape of my being, all the guidance that I received from Sophia within me, guiding me to see this, hear this, experience this. In other words, to get to know myself as a cosmic body in form, and how that language of my soul sounds like, and how the tone of my soul synthesizes through me as it attunes all expressions of my being. And choral choir, and it was only during this last weeks that I received the message of that I want to ground here. And that message is that in the center and essence of our being, in the center and essence of Gaia Sophia, there's a coral core, which is the place to ground all crystalline expressions and experiences within us. So that becomes the anchor or the grounding in the Coral Cove of our bodies, so that we can experience our true crystalline expression in all ways, So Coral Cove consciousness has the intention to ground crystalline consciousness and crystalline expression, and to create this sanctuary within us, where where we are nurtured, and really to give us that, to experience that self-love that we feel in moments that we forget. And Sophia reminds us again, here she is. She's the one doing the love. She's the one doing the guidance. She's always there supporting. And the choral choirs then also is, as we ground in the coral essence of our being, there's within each one of our cells, in the center of each one of our cells, there's also therefore a coral essence. And this coral essence within the center of our heart field is weaving through the coral essence of each one of our cells, our crystalline bodies, into being. And simultaneously, in the center of each one of our planets in our solar system, the center of each one of the galaxies, and at the center of each of the universes, there is this coral core, and from us, through the heart of our being and the heart of Sophia, throughout the solar system, galaxies, and universes, into the one cosmic heart of Sophia, is all singing this choral choirs, harmonizing and synthesizing the resonances of all of creation, creating this one cosmic symphony through the songs of Sophia, grounded in Coral Cove consciousness. I am not going to share anything else around that. There's a lot of codes within that for you to receive and integrate and synthesize through your body as you stand in the center of your coral essence, the very center of your soul's resonance, the very center of the one cosmic heart of creation, all synthesizing simultaneously singing the songs of Sophia. So that is Coral Cove consciousness. And then there is the songs of Sophia. And after I received this visionary imprint throughout my whole body, there was these waves of remembering and forgetting and remembering and forgetting all that I am, and then forgetting all of that again. And what I've realized gradually is that in each one of those rememberings and forgettings, firstly, it was the choice my soul made for me to experience myself fully. And therefore, I chose it in that way. And then what I've learned is between the remembering and the next remembering, when there was a phase of forgetting, that became the phase of integrating that which I remembered. So it's remembering, then there's forgetting, was integrating all of that through all of my being. And then there was again a new remembering, and each like a wave, gradually integrating and grounding in the body of my physical expression, so that I can do the very thing I came here to do, which is to ground Coral Cove consciousness, so that my crystalline expression, and therefore all crystalline expressions, can be grounded in and experience myself as a cosmic being of light in form. Okay, so enough said about that. So let's come back to the songs of Sophia. With that imprint, there I remember when I saw myself standing in the center of each one of my cells, which is 74 trillion cells in our bodies. Each one of us got 74 trillion cells in our body. I remember standing in the center of each one of my cells. I saw that when I was standing holding a book. So 74 trillion books. And I saw myself in each cell standing looking at the book, and I saw myself simultaneously standing in my whole body looking at one book. And then all those 74 trillion books or cells became the notes in this one book. It's almost like a sheet music revealing my specific song of Sophia. And so that's what I saw at that stage. And gradually, I started remembering aspects of that gradually, as my body was being prepared and being attuned to my soul song. I didn't realize it at the time. It happened gradually until these last 2-3 weeks, when that became very clear. So the Coral Cove consciousness and the songs of Sophia, it almost became this one message intertwining, because in the choral choirs are singing the songs of Sophia. So those two started merging together. And then I simultaneously saw that as each one of my cells was standing with this book, with all these tones on it, the more I started to look at it, the more I started to remember my soul song, which is the Song of Sophia, which is part of our soul's expression, or our coral essence. That tone that we were created from as a soul. We were created as souls to give expression to our soul song, our individual tone. which is being attuned as we ascend and embody our soul's essence. Our souls are attuning all of our cells gradually. It's like practicing a song over time, and at some stage we can sing the song. So the attunement is a gradual process that Sophia is almost being the conductor of the Cosmic Symphony, the conductor of the Cosmic Symphony, allowing the soul songs of each one of the souls to start attuning to their soul's resonance, to become the very expression of the message of our beings. And therefore all are singing the songs of Sophia. Yeah, let's just let that sink in. Just receive that. And the beauty is that that attunement to the soul song of your being happens organically. You don't have to do anything. So it happens organically for all of us. If we choose to stay focused on that, we can start experiencing ourselves as a symphony, as a conductor of the cosmic body of our beings. And that's the choice we have. That's the choice we have, to attune to our own soul song and singing in the tune of the very song of the cosmos, to create this symphony with Sophia. And the choice is there for all, if that is what you want to experience. And perhaps to bring in here the unfolding, and the perfection of the unfolding is just so exquisite. So just yesterday, my dear friend Janine had a experience with me where I tuned into my soulscape, and as she was holding the sovereign space, attuned me into the remembrance of how my soul song were connected to that imprint. And I just love how when we are ready for the next realization, remembrance, expansion, embodiment, grounding, the very one that were always chosen to do that is there. And I'll put her name in the description if you would like to connect with that through light language. So what I realized yesterday is that my light language is the song of Sophia, attuning that vision of my being into form. And yeah, what a gift. What a gift. So if that is what you want to experience, anything that you want to experience with regards to your soul's resonance, your sovereign resonance. So a sovereign resonance is when you come into full resonance with your sovereign nature, your original sovereign nature, which is not only sovereign, it is crystalline, it's pristine, and it's majestic, and it's grounded within the Coral Cove of your being. There for you to experience when you are ready. And maybe you've experienced some of it, maybe you experienced most of it, and maybe you experienced already all of it. And perhaps you're only here to receive the, oh, that's what it was, you know, just that final remembrance. It's all perfect. It is all perfect. Our Sophianic presence, our sovereign resonance knows exactly what we are here to experience as the embodied expressions of our cosmic one crystalline bodies. And what I would love to also share is that as I was standing in the center of each one of myself, looking at all of these books, all these songs that was in front of me all of the time, and only gradually remembering that it was there, is that there comes a moment where you will remember that you don't have to look at the notes of the song any longer. You can just sing the songs of Sophia from your heart. It is a remembrance of each one of yourselves that they have their songbooks, which is also the crystalline chromosomes of our bodies within the DNA of these physical expressions, remembering the songs of Sophia, grounding that, remembering the songs of Sophia. And each one of our organs, our brains, our hearts, our lungs, small intestines, our wombs, just to name a few, each one of them has their very specific tone as well. Their resonance, that when in attunement, this whole organ, it sings in resonance with the soul song of your being. And therefore, as you let all the books go, when all the organs are attuned to their soul song, all the songs within your body start singing as one song from only one book in the center of the Coral Core, in the Coral Cove of the cosmos. And so it is. I was just guided that I can leave this here, as there's a lot of codes that you've been receiving. So let's ground all of that before we move to an end. So if you can ever so gently and gracefully move your awareness to the center of your heart, the very liquid coral essence of your soul. And as you stand in the center, just feel how your presence, your awareness of your coral essence expands into your heart field. As you stand in the center of the rosette of your heart, opening into your one cosmic body. And as you breathe into the center of your heart, just move your awareness to the center of each one of your cells within your body, into the coral essence in each one of your cells. Just notice how from the center of your heart, through your heart field to the center of each one of your cells, your crystalline, solar, golden body moves in and out as you breathe. And move your awareness back to the center of your heart. And allow this emanation of your coral essence to emanate out from the center of your heart to the field just around that center, your solar system, and then your field just around that, your galactic centers, galactic field, and emanate out into your universal fields just around that. Allow that then to touch into your skin, emanating out to your one cosmic body. And just feel how that field, that sound field, that heart field emanates throughout your body. And move your awareness back to the center of your heart. And let's just touch from your heart into your spine, to each one of the cells of your spine, into your ribs, into your skull, into your arms and your legs, your hands and your feet. And also touch into all of your organs, your head, your brain, your heart, your lungs, your stomach, your liver, your gallbladder, pancreas, small intestine, large intestine, womb. Also touch into all of your muscles, aphasia, and now touch into all the spaciousness around each one of your organs and muscles and cells, all the space within and around each one of your 74 trillion cells. Into your skin, into your nails, into your hair. You can gently open your eyes. And as you open your eyes, allow this whole cosmic body of your being that is grounded in the coral core of the center of your heart to emanate out through your body, touching into the room that you're in, touching into the community that you're in, touching into the country, touching into your continent, touching into Gaia, Sophia, and her emanation, weaving and breathing as one through the Coral Cove of her core, the Coral Cove of your core, touching into our solar system and all the planets, to all of the galaxies, all into all of the universes, and into our one cosmic body, weaving and breathing as one heart field, one cosmic heart field, connecting to the cosmic core, coral of your being, of Sophia, our Divine Mother Father, for all of the universes, galaxies, solar system, into the center of the core coral of your heart into the center of the core coral of Gaia Sophia. All breathing and weaving as one cosmic heart field. Attuning to your coral essence, your soul's resonance, and your soul song, weaving and breathing through as you start to sing the songs of Sophia, with her, through her, as the one cosmic symphony. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you dearly. I love you deeply. And I love you wholeheartedly. Until we see. Bye. Oh, I can't see now. Oh, I can see clearly now. Let me move up here. Bye-bye.